Fuck you. That's my boonie hat.
I don't care. I found me a boonie hat. Boonie, not booty. Jesus.
Well, I gotta look at that framing. Did it just move on us?
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go again.
So,
Different shot, same cigarette.
different shot, same cigarette?
Ah, fucking A.
Okay. So, what do we got behind me?
What we got here is a 1998 Dodge Dakota. Sport. Four-wheel drive. With new shoes. And a dent in the lip. Still holds air though.
Yeah, well, there. Pretty good. Here's a
Uh,
question. Whose is this thing? Whose vehicle is this one?
sadly yours.
Mine! I got a gambler! We got another vehicle for the gambler. Mr. Little Red here. I'm going full sender. As everybody knows, I full send shit.
Yeah, that he does. And
Already pulled the fucking we already pulled the 460 out of the back of a freaking truck and threw it in the bed of another truck with this thing with no brakes.
Yep.
yeah.
Still has
Yeah,
no
we
brakes, even though we said we were going to do that yesterday. Cut to the shot of us explaining this thing and showing no brakes. Showing that we were going to go do the brakes.
Right?
So, what have we been up to there, Jay?
Yeah. Pulled the engine out of a 89 F250 that's going for a Mustang project.
Yes, a specific Mustang project. Drifty boy things.
It's going to be a good base engine to work off of. It originally, the F250 had the 5.8. I think that's what they called the 351 Elite Windsor and liters. Everyone knows it's a 351W.
Yeah, pretty much.
It had the I ended up putting the 302 in it for a buddy of mine. He ended up selling the truck, and my payment was the 302. So we get the 302 for the Mustang because the Mustang's engine's going bad. It's spun a bearing.
Going bad. It's bad.
It's spun a bearing.
It got lucky to drive from your guys' house to my fucking
Oh,
house.
I know.
Cross state line.
Nothing like having to hold it full throttle just to get it to fucking work.
Right. The reason why we didn't like take any photos or camera or any of us pulling that fucking motor, it was a bitch.
It's not necessary to film that kind of stuff. Most of you guys already know what that kind of process looks like anyways.
Yeah, especially since we're going to be doing plenty of that when we go to put it back in. It's going to be more important to worry about the motor itself, like the work that we have to do to that motor to make it to where we want to do the horsepower that we want to hit.
Yep.
So that's the plan. I don't know.
You had a bit of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I got to drive my truck.
I don't think you've mentioned that.
No, I haven't mentioned that. But I got to drive my truck.
Got to tug the other truck out and away from the engine with it.
Yeah.
Introducing the new Gambler project.
Introducing the new Gambler project as we walk over to it.
Saturn. No.
Yeah, Saturn. It's right there. No, not the Pontiac in the back right either.
Nor the Taurus sitting up on the jack stands because the CVs are bad.
Or the other Taurus that has nothing going on with it.
Yeah, well, no, except for no engine block.
Yeah, that'll happen. It's a decoder.
Sport. With a whopping V6. Oh no.
It's a V6 decoder.
Oh no, it's a Magnum with the horribly bad habit of bad blown rear main seals.
Oh,
It's also got 31 by 10.5s, which came stock on the truck.
yes. But we paid for those. I paid for those, as I should say.
Yeah. That didn't take any time to mount. Yeah, of course, show them the one with the lip that's busted.
Of course.
It doesn't leak, so who cares?
Exactly. It's a little decoder. It's got some work that needs done to it that we gotta do. What all do we gotta do to it, Jay?
Brakes, a couple of wiring gremlins that I gotta fucking figure out.
we got a spring shackle, gas tank straps. The main thing is the brakes. Oh my God, the brakes.
Try pulling out a freaking
Yeah,
that thing.
Those things were the brakes for that. That was the brakes.
Yes.
This thing doesn't have brakes in reverse. Park brakes don't work in reverse.
Park brake works in forward. I tested that.
Kind of.
After I also threw it in fucking park while it was moving and heard
Ruin the parking pod's fine.
exactly. You don't
It's
need
got a
it.
parking brake. Just make sure to always point it downhill.
Yes.
It'll be fine. No worries.
So
Yeah.
you want to hold this for a second? Flip this and just point it at me while I start this thing up. That way I can prove that it runs. Also, I need to pull it out of fucking four wheel real quick. Probably want to move over this way a little bit. Starts right up, runs and drives.
absolutely zero door skin.
Oh, wait.
Gotta put it neutral after I go into reverse by accident.
Oops.
So, I don't know four-wheel drive, so Jay's gonna show me what I'm doing here. So it's up into neutral.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you're going to pull your handle over to the left and bring it all the way up into two high.
There we go.
And that's the easiest shifting manual box I've ever seen in four-wheel drive this age.
Yay! I've never owned a four-wheel drive vehicle, guys.
Oh, this thing smells rich.
Oh, it does, yeah. We don't have smell-o-vision. Sorry, guys. All right.
It sounds good.
It does sound
Kind
good.
of. I mean, that's only because the, it's a lot better actually where the exhaust is. Or in this case, a lack of exhaust.
All right.
No light. I keep forgetting there's no light at the top of that.
Right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Ha-ha! Leave the key in it because we got more stuff to do to it. But yeah, so we're gonna be replacing the brake stuff on it. We're gonna be replacing the brakes on it, and well, not replace the brake lines,
Yeah.
and figuring out if I could drive it home, because I got a bumper and shit in the back end. Well, the bumper's over there.
The valance is over here.
Yeah, the valance is in that green tarp.
I mean, I don't think the beauty cover counts as a bumper.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. The reason why we've got to get the brakes done on this is because there's actually a guy coming to pick this up, and there's a 460 in the old white Dodge.
Yeah, let's
Back
take
there.
a walk that way.
There's a 460 in the white Dodge back here, which used to be my old truck. The frame rotted out on one side.
Fun times, guys. Oh, you gotta look at the 302. That's the one that's going in the Mustang now. We should probably put that on a tire while we're thinking about this.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you, but I don't want to stand next to my carpenter bee problem any more than I already have to.
This is true. So, yeah, that's what's going on. You get a little mini tour of Paul's freaking house. Paul and Jay's place.
Here's the Baja project.
Baja Dodge first gen. Just
If
a
you
peek.
peek-
Just a
if-
peek. Just a peek.
If you peek in there, you'll notice that's a 5.9 Magnum. That's not a fucking 5.2 carbureted.
That's actually out of this one. The conversion over has been a real pain in the ass. The only thing we're missing at this point is the drive shaft. I apologize for the mess, but I mean, this is how it goes. The old 2500, this was my old plow truck. Here it is. This is what this guy's taking home with him. 460 with an E40D EFI. But we got to get the brake lines fixed on the Dakota, because we got to move this into the back of his truck and then move that from the back of the Dakota into that blue Ford that we just tugged out. look at this. We are nothing but Mopar heads here. And the Mopars are the ones that aren't running.
Hey, my Mopar's running.
Okay, your Mopar's running.
It just doesn't stop. And it also will idle away from you. In drive or reverse.
Yeah. But notice the ones that aren't running are the Fords. The Sport Track. The Ranger.
At this point, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Because I like Mopar better than Ford. Even though I own a Mustang and I'm just about to go take it. I'm about to have it.
Let's be realistic here. We give each other shit all day long, every fucking day. At the end of the day, it's all junk.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Personally, what I have to say, do you know what you do? You take a Mopar body, put a fucking Chevy LS in it, and put a Ford rear end in it, and then just mix and match whichever fucking
Oh, that's cool.
transmission you want to put in it, you put in it. There you go. You got the perfect vehicle.
This guy will never see this video, so I'm not worried about it. But I just saw water puke out of cylinder. It's fucking amazing.
The water that's dripping
Cylinder.
right there.
Yeah, look at cylinder one. Drain the oil pan. Put some tranny fluid in it. Rotate it. It'll be fine. I don't see any rust coming out with it, so
That's a good sign.
cylinder's fine.
Alrighty, well, we will join you guys for some other updates in a little bit. This is just the update to figure out what was going on with me and Jay's morning while Paul was at work.
Round 2.
Yes.
Fuck me.
Yes. Now we gotta go do the brakes on the Dakota. So, bye.
Yeah. Kind of helps if you've got a fucking flaring tool that
Mental
actually fucking
note
works.
for all you folks viewing this. Look at this glorious rubber. This costs more than the entire fucking truck.
Yep, 4 new shoes, $550. Truck itself, $450.
Yeah, so we're a little over the $500 budget here, but
Who gives a fuck? I'm not going out to the wind. I'm going out there to fucking
500
send shit.
You want to talk about over
right.
budget? That's over budget.
You're not in shot. Stop talking if you're not in shot. Or get in shot and talk.
come here. If you're going to explain this properly, this is over budget. Yeah, so's the Saturn and the Sport Track, which I can't point to because it's not in the yard.
Because this guy lost the keys.
The guy don't come over here.
So, Paul, why are we sitting in a parking lot of a
Liquor store
in
and credit union.
Adair, in a credit union with a GameStop in the background, eating McDonald's, standing in front of a red Ford Ranger with 3 guys that have to fit inside? What happened?
I wanted to break social distancing rules. So I lost the keys to my fucking Sport Track. And I don't have spares.
So now all 3 of us fuckers have to go in that and drive from Dayton to Paul's house in Piqua, which is what, 37 miles?
No, not quite. About 25 minutes.
About 25-minute drive.
Well, I mean, I'd say 25 minutes, but it's more like 35 considering this thing can't get out of its own way.
Yeah.
I had it floored up the hill. So it gained a whopping 3 miles an hour after it lost 7.
It's also what, like 10 o'clock, something like that at night? I can check
something
my
like
phone.
that.
I can check my phone.
Yeah.
9:55. If people can read that. Yeah. So that's what's going on. We're eating McDonald's. Cause fuck it.
Waiting for somebody to drop by and kick us out. Yep. I'm sure Butler Township will eventually come bugging me.
Right?
And then see who I work for and just go, just hurry up and get the fuck out of here.
Yep. But yeah, that's about it. We'll
So
see you.
in place of the sport track, we're just going to have to put this in the photo array until the sport track comes back, which requires us towing it to a dealership to get the keys done.
And you'll wonder why nothing ever gets done.
Yeah, that's only going to cost us about $500 to $700 by the time we get done. Not cheap to lose the only key you have.
Yeah, because then they have to make two.
All right, I'm going to put the camera down and I'm going to eat, so I'll see you guys when we do the other stuff. But that's why I just wanted a small little update of why the sport track isn't in the videos right now. Even though we have this glorious fucking camera, we can't use it for that, for the sport track. The sport track doesn't get the glorious camera-ness.
I'll take photos. I've got at least a photo of what it looks like right now, so.
We'll still show you guys pictures and shit of stuff. I'm just saying it won't be on the glorious new camera.
I'm fucking done.
You don't got a pipe that hit me in the head this time.
No, that was
No,
me.
no.
I gotta set down my coffee. Can't cause capital sitting here.
I got the exhaust. I can fucking do this shit.
Looks like I'm no longer needed. These two are gonna kill themselves before the explanation happens. Now what are you gonna do, bitch?
Move 2 feet forward. Nothing.
Ah, not the coffee! My coffee's fine, eh? Sorry. I got me some Tim Hortons and he made me turn the accent on. So, what we got here, like I said before, 1998 Dodge Dakota 4x4 Sport. So, the fun thing about this truck is it is 4-wheel drive. It's got the 3.9 liter V6. Automatic, unfortunately, but we'll take what we can get. It's a really odd little truck. One of the things that we kind of took for a loop here was this here rim. It's 6 lug, which we weren't freaking, for some reason, me being the Mopar guy, totally forgot that these are 6 lugs. And B, they're 15-inch wheels. I thought they were 16. So, good news there is it made the tires that much cheaper. Alright, so just to explain a couple of the things that we've done here, outside of shot, in shot. We've got no brakes, as they explained. We had a broken rear spring shackle on the passenger side in the back. So we replaced that last night. I caught the bed on fire, I punched holes in the bed.
Cut to that footage now.
Gotta love the really loud stuff.
Ouch.
I don't know about you, but to me this looks like a giant fire hazard. Luckily he's doing this on the same side as the gas tank.
It's actually on the other side. It's on the driver's side.
What they don't know won't kill them.
Right.
What we know will kill us.
Right.
Oh, that was awesome.
Did you strip the head off? Finally.
Air hammer, not easy. What's up?
Oh, come on, focus.
All right. Where's the torch?
Oh, I don't know, man.
I can't remember the last time we used it. It's in the fucking sport track, isn't it? It's a possibility. Was the torch on the sport track the last time we used the torch? Can't even remember what we used the torch for.
I don't know either. Is it in your car?
Oh, no. Now I remember what we used the torch for last. We
What?
burned out the bushings in the leaf spring shackle.
It's froze up in the bushing.
It's froze up in the bushing.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Did we ever replace the tank on that torch? We have a tank for it. Just saying, don't remember if we replaced it or not. Because it was dying the last time we used it.
I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to fucking get that out. No. Not without fucking cutting into this thing so bad that, you know, will compromise the fucking shackle mount.
Look for the torch. Where do you think is the best place to start? Maybe the Pontiac?
Pontiac, Saturn.
What are you doing?
Just being a jackass. Start with it again.
Well, boys, I don't know which we need more. The shitty torch or this bottle of rum? Fuck it, I'm taking the rum.
Fuck you!
I gotta put a new tank on that one anyway.
Welcome to NP7, folks. We only minor in working on cars. We're actually alcoholics by trade. Don't you throw that in the fire pit. I don't know what I need more. Alcohol, cigarettes, or fucking nap.
Probably the nap. But we can handle the cigarette thing.
I'm legit about to cry. Not just because I got fucking chunks of metal in my eye either. Which, by the way, still hurts like a bitch.
I can understand that one.
Dakota's gonna be the death of me.
If you don't like how risky this is, I don't either. I mean, a cigarette is only right next to where it could potentially explode. Below the fucking...
It's just barely in front of the cigarette.
We here at MP7 Flight Crew are very concerned about our safety. As all three of us are smoking a cigarette around the single propane torch underneath this truck.
Hey, if we're very lucky, it might catch on fire, and we have a couple of seconds to throw it before it grenades.
We don't have the sport track though, so we don't have a working extinguisher.
Fuck, we left that extinguisher. We actually put the extinguisher in there,
Yeah.
so there's no more extinguisher in my apartment.
Not that I know of.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
I mean, I don't know what sounds like more fun. Catching this on fire, or catching the barn on fire again.
Okay, now that wasn't done with a torch. That was done with a flamethrower called brake cleaner.
Fuck, killed
And
the
then a
wasp
welder.
and the spider. And caught the box on fire.
I don't know what's more fun. Using brake cleaner as a flamethrower to torch the motherfucking carpenter bees? Or shoot them with airsoft guns? Yes, I am that inhumane. I shoot a carpenter bee with airsoft guns. Bite me.
Pretty sure Michelle still has a video of us doing that
Yeah.
on Facebook.
I think we shot ourselves a couple of times by accident trying to get them away from us.
I almost wish I had a tiny tripod.
Yeah, like one of those little flexi tripod thingies. Like what Paul's got on one of his lights in the barn.
Yeah.
What?
The little flexible tripod thingy that like one of your green little flashlights sits on the barn.
Oh yeah, that would not hold the weight of that thing.
Yeah, I know. That flashlight is like flushy kind of light.
Is it glowing yet? Nope. It's smoldering pretty good though. It's really smoldering. Tell me when it catches on fire.
When it catches on fire, we know we've got it.
Yeah, that's the time to start air hammering. Because again, safety is such a priority. For a bunch of dumbass rednecks doing this in their backyard.
Hey, don't worry, we're only gonna make that really brittle.
I wonder where all that smoke over there is coming from.
Smoke over where?
On the other side of it.
In front of the rear wheel.
I got no idea.
Not either. Anybody smell burning rubber yet? I don't.
I can't smell a fucking thing, dog.
I can't smell anything because I'm laying in grass. I'm allergic
I
to
can
grass.
tell you that son of a bitch, though, is hot. Hey, spray some PB Blaster on it. I'm sure it'll catch on fire.
I think he already did that.
Yeah, but then he's torching the wrong
I'm setting
side.
this down.
Careful you don't catch the torch with that. That's on fire now.
In case you were wondering, yes, PB Blaster is indeed flammable.
Highly flammable. Do not attempt this at home. We're not supposed to, but you see us doing that anyway.
Alright, air hammer.
Ouch. Wow, I am thoroughly impressed with this thing.
Right?
It is refusing to budge. Alright, Tofu, I'm going to get right in your way.
Yeah, I know.
Ouch. That kind of hurt. Not gonna lie. I'm impressed, to say the least.
You know, I never understood that these Mac tools say anti-vibration technology.
Yeah, it doesn't vibrate your hands.
No, it just vibrates the rest of you.
No, it vibrates whatever you're working on. Oh, sweet.
What?
Broke the fucking rubber piece. Cool.
What did you do?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's you hiding back there?
Tim Hortons.
Yeah. What's behind the Tim Hortons?
I did not catch your bed on fire, nor did I punch through it with an air hammer.
But it's at the back. I thought we were gonna do that at the front.
It might have been an accident. Okay, I got a little happy with a torch.
Fuck it.
Just a little bit happy. You can't tell. There's nothing wrong with it. Well, there's a little hole here, but there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. I don't know. Bees! Sorry. Hey, I don't do good with bees. Holy crap, that was fucking scary.
I put a foot on one earlier.
Oh, God.
You should see the collection of them that we're getting in that fucking pan over there. I seen that.
Yeah,
But at least your truck sits level now.
It does.
Also, I didn't notice you're missing a panel on this side. What the fuck happened? I don't remember that. Was there always one there?
There was always one there, yes.
Oh, Jesus crumbs.
Again.
Yeah, and while we're talking about it, somebody who's outside the camera view actually busted more knuckles. He's really good at busting knuckles and losing skin.
Yes.
But after a really long, drawn-out fight, we were able to get the thing in there, get it good, get it set, and now the truck sits level, and I swear to God this thing's lifted. I could be wrong on that, but this is probably one of the taller Dakotas I've ever seen in my life. Something's not quite fucking stuck here. I don't think.
Yeah. I can't get my leg up high enough.
It'd have been funnier if you had fucking fell on your ass. In the rear, we have a whole lot of room.
I can fit my head in here!
And the best part is,
And I got a big head!
he said his head, not his ego, right?
No, I mean both.
I don't think he can fit your ego in that.
No, that wouldn't fit in the bed of your pickup truck, fit of your first end.
Who are you kidding? Your ego couldn't fit in an aircraft carrier.
Hey! My dick could fit in an aircraft carrier.
Barely.
Jesus crumbs. All the puns.
Is there anything in the way from starting it? Ah, fuck it. They heard it. They'll hear it in the other video.
Yeah.
We started it in the other video.
So, some of the things that we went through and already have done. Tofu got a new battery and new battery terminals installed in this thing because
They're the gold plated as shit. They're actually better than the regular, but they're gold plated. So I have gold on it now.
He stole that idea from me because my truck has the same terminals.
Yeah. They're actually what, brass terminals?
No, they're gold plated.
Oh, they're gold plated.
Yeah, they're
oh,
actually gold plated.
cool.
They're actually gold plated.
Sweet.
Well, pseudo gold plated, whatever you want to call it.
Eh,
They work.
they work.
As you can see, it's missing the front bumper. We have some steel down here.
Here, let me move the shot.
All right. So we went out and we got us some angle iron and a couple pieces of tube steel because we're missing this bracket on that side. So we're gonna make a new bracket to hold the front bumper on. We've got our little pseudo headlights right here, which I haven't wired up yet, but they're gonna work for the time being. We got a couple other little auxiliary lights that go underneath here for a marker, turn signal, and the side marker. That way we can make it as legal as humanly possible, since we don't have a headlight bucket and no access to get one at the current moment, thanks to all
As they're
this.
$75 a piece. The aftermarket for two of them is $85.
And on top of that, there's not a parts store around me right now that carries this fucking thing right now.
Not even in Indiana where they're carrying it. Fucking Ray's, they had some, but it was freaking. They had to order them.
Yeah, but thanks to all this Corona, COVID-19 thing, it's been kind of hard to source everything and get everything that we need to get, this up and going, get everything finished on the Saturn in the back, and well, now I gotta make a really expensive phone call to a locksmith, and hopefully they can get me a fucking key and program it for my sport track. So that's the bitch there. Other than that, this thing is pretty much all 100% stock.
And when the light bar comes in, it'll have some stuff. Powertrain wise, it's gonna be stock. We're just adding on the lights and stuff like that, making sure everything's good. Adding the stacks.
Yep.
I'll probably get a video of that when we do that, when I do that at the house.
Yeah, that's going to require a big hole saw or a really, really, really nice sawzall.
Exactly, which we have both of at my house.
Yeah. I don't have a hole saw big enough, and we broke my sawzall last time on his Crown Vic, which he doesn't have that car anymore, sad face.
Yeah.
At any rate, it's got some wiring issues still that we're working through and sorting out. A couple of sensors been disconnected. There was a wire that got wrapped up in the drive shaft for the four-wheel drive down at the transfer case that we're trying to get fixed. And
Yep.
other than that, everything else is pretty well, actually solid. The body itself isn't in horrible shape, especially.
Back fender is bad, but that's about it.
But for a '98 Dakota, the fact that this thing's in one fucking piece instead of 10 is impressive enough.
It also has 4 glorious-looking cap mounts.
Yeah, I know. It's better than the Sport Track. The Sport Track has one that looks kind of iffy. The
Yeah.
rest of them are kind of gone.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool deal there. It's got a couple engine issues that we're trying to work on figuring out. I think most of our problem was the battery was so dead that we couldn't get everything to work properly.
But now that it's got a brand new battery, hence more money spent from my pocket. But it's fine.
Not my money.
Yeah.
I'm just here to fix it.
Exactly. I hand you tools, you guys I hand you parts, you guys have tools already, or go buy tools that you need.
Yeah.
Because the tool's breaking. I'm not going to say what happened.
Why are you guys staring off camera?
Because of something that happened with the brakes.
Somebody broke a really expensive tool.
It was $30. That's not too expensive.
Yeah, I know. It was also $30 for the double flaring one that I have to pick up still.
Yeah, true.
But we're hoping to get the brakes done today, get the bumper on it, get this thing good enough so that he can drive it home and I don't have to.
Yes.
That was the entire plan for this weekend. And
Because I still need to do the title shit on it.
right now, it's a race against the heat, the incoming rain, and the clock.
Yes. So yeah, I think that's about it.
That's about it.
Yep.
I
That's
think
what we're
that
working on this weekend.
I think that summarizes up everything pretty well.
Yep. Alrighty.
All right, ladies and gents.
We'll get you some more footage of what's going on every once in a while, barring rain. It may turn out to the fact of me being in Ohio sometime this week. Not in Ohio, but me being in Indiana sometime this week, explaining what's going on at the end of the video. Explain what happened and
What
doing the
happened?
update.
Well, everybody but Tofu died. Otherwise, you wouldn't see this video.